So Paul's playing it, and I think I brought some new friends with me. Then you might know Allie from a dance video too. Allie, can you step over? And MJ! Look! I brought friends! And you know what? Paul went back in time and he painted a picture of Queen Esther Palace. Yes! Yes. Isn't that pretty neat?
Yeah.
And you know what? They'll be like at the end of this, I'll show it to you, okay? But we got to be very careful because Paul can't show you the picture because he's the only one that can tell it. But he's so shy he told me the story, okay? So, is there if I tell y'all?
Yeah.
Okay, picture, right?
Uh-huh.
So, we're going to have to get this point of view here, okay? Now, Queen Esther is a Jew, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And there are people who hate the Jews during this time, okay? Yes. Yes. Yes, my friend Allie. I think you have heard this right now. No? No? MJ, have you? You know what? Let's start from the very beginning. The King Xerxes, okay? He had a party, okay? And he was married to the other queen, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And so guess what happened to the queen when he disobeyed him?
She died?
No one knows. She was exiled, so no one knows what happened to her, okay?
But does Paul know?
Paul has his suspicions, but he doesn't know for sure because they kept it hush-hush. You know how political people are. They don't like to tell other people's secrets, okay?
Yeah. They keep secrets to themselves to keep their country and them safe.
Exactly. Or what they've done, a secret, right?
Mm-hmm.
Come here. Gotta go. Now, don't trust me, guys. Now listen to your story, okay? Now, listen. Listen, okay? We're going to have to do this very carefully. And as I'm telling you, Paul will be drawing a picture. And you cannot see him drawing right now, okay? Eventually, we're going to get him to do that on camera. But we can't do that right now, okay? Sound good?
Mm-hmm.
Now, with that being said, now, Queen Xerxes is gone from the empire, okay? We don't know what happened to her. Paul don't even know. Now, Paul has his suspicions, but he don't know for sure, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have my suspicions. No one knows for sure. We are in the modern day. We still don't know what happened to her. So it's a bit secret. We're going to figure this mystery out eventually, okay? But we're going to fast forward a little bit. A few days after the party, King Xerxes says, you know what? I made a huge mistake by getting rid of my wife. And you know what he done? He asked for all the pretty girls in the kingdom to go to the palace. And you know what? He had to pick a queen, okay? Now, that being said, there was a Jew in this area, okay? Her name was Queen Esther, okay? Her cousin, Malachi, was raising her because her family died. Allie, are you looking at me? Okay. Listen, Malachi had told Esther, do not tell what you are to anybody. Because if they do, you're dead. Probably. But during this time, they did not like Jews, okay? Now, with that being said, I know it is awful.
It's so cool.
It is cool. And what happens later, you're going to find very cool. But remember, God has a plan, okay?
He always does.
Yes, he always does. And Paul, you know this as well, right? Yeah. Now, here's the deal. Queen Esther, which not even queen, Esther goes into the palace just like every other maiden in the kingdom, okay? And she goes in to have beauty treatments where they put makeup on her and perfumes, and she has massages and all this kind of stuff, which sounds pretty fun, right? But for a whole deal, before she could even see the king, she had to prepare to see the king, just for one night with the king. Now, with that being said, Esther's turn came. As soon as King Xerxes laid eyes on her, he felt feelings for her right there. Now you tell that's not God. Love at first sight? Is that God? Or what?
No.
But, well, God, kinda, because God's the one who does that for a reason, right? Okay, so King Xerxes says, put a crown on Queen Esther, and she will be my queen. You know what she does?
What?
Follows everything that Malachi has told her to do. And the king. And the people who've done the beauty treatments and all this, massages and all that kind of
Will they
thing.
ever find out she's a Jude?
Don't fast forward to the story. Alright, so eventually we find that Malachi stops a plot to kill King Xerxes, okay? Isn't that pretty cool? A Jew stops a killing of a king. Howie. Quick, we're going to go. Calm down. Are you ready? Don't unplug my computer because it could die while we were recording, okay? Alright, so you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Now, Malachi, it was written down that Esther was told by Malachi. Okay? And so, one night, King Xerxes had a night where he can't sleep. So it just so happens there's a little section that they read about a Jew named Malachi who saved the king, right? Now this other guy named Haman, this evil guy named Haman here, okay? He wanted to destroy the Jews because Malachi wouldn't bow towards him one day at the outside of the palace. Now you tell me if that is wrong.
It's wrong.
Yep. And you're right. Now, with that being said, the king goes to Haman and says, what do I do to help reward someone who saves my life? And Haman tells him this long thing and says, get a horse. I'm paraphrasing, okay? And give him the best robe. And wrap him around and say, this is the one who saved the kingdom of Persia. Now, Haman thought he was talking about him, right? Now, with that being said, was he talking about him? No, he was talking about Malachi. So Malachi got the reward that Haman wanted. Now, that just made Haman more mad, okay? Now, with that being said, you want to know what happened next? Haman had to do what the king said. So he done it very reluctantly. Now, we're going to fast forward to the story. Now, Haman goes to the King Xerxes and says, I have a plan to get rid of these pesky Jews because they will not bow to you, O king. Now, because they have their own king, and it is not of your kingdom, but their king has a kingdom of their own. So, you know what happened?
What?
King Xerxes was basically a puppet king. And a puppet king is someone who does whatever an advisor tells him to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, Haman was his advisor. So, he says, okay, we're going to take a day out of the deal and we're going to kill all the Jews. Okay, the Jews cannot fight back. Now, Malachi hears this. He goes to Queen Esther and says, Queen Esther, if you don't speak up at this time as this, you and your family will die because of this. And she said, okay, but have all the Jews pray and fast for me. For such a time as this, you might have been put in this kingdom. Now, with that being said, it is King Xerxes. And I have goosebumps telling this story. Then, Queen Esther finally gets up the nerve and walks up to the king without being invited. Now, she could actually get killed for this, okay? Don't freak out, Ellie. Listen, Paul saw King Xerxes hold out his scepter, and Queen Esther put her hand on that, saying that it was okay for her to come. Now, she invited them for a feast, okay? You know what a feast is?
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, she invited them for a big, huge meal, guys. And you know what? A big fancy meal with the king and Haman. Now, Queen Esther had a plan here. I don't understand.
Did it work?
Well, let's see. Now, the first big feast, she shook it out. The second one, she shook it out. The third one, however, she identified herself as a Jew, Allie, since you asked about if the king ever found out about that. Yes. And you know what?
What?
Haman, he asked who her enemy was, and they would be killed. And you know what happened? She stood up and pointed a finger towards Haman, way over there, and said, that evil Haman. Haman begged for his life. The king thought he was going to kill Queen Esther. And let me tell you something. That doesn't get any better than what's going to be happening at the end. The very thing that he wanted to kill Malachi on is the thing that killed Haman. The evil Haman who wanted to kill the Jews. And not only that, the Jews fought back and they killed all their enemies almost all in one day. You know what? God said, sorry, guys. It's okay. These flowers back here just got to me, apparently. You know what? The best part about this is Queen Esther saved her people. Because of that, Jesus was born, so he died on that cross for us. And you know what? And because of Jesus, we are all saved.
And we live.
Exactly. Now, do you want to see parts of history?
Yeah.
Okay. That is parts of history. Now get in. Do you see it? Isn't that pretty cool?
Yeah.
That is what the palace would look like today.